Hey everybody, this is Joel, the accidental retiree here on YouTube. Bienvenidos a nuestro canal. Bienvenidos to another video here in beautiful Buenos Mexico. Hope you're all doing well. Little change to the video series here. Jillian and I have been traveling quite a bit over the past few years. And you know, I'm always asking myself, like, is Mexico gonna be this final place for us, or is there somewhere else out in that great big world of ours that has better value or a better lifestyle to offer for us in the long term? And we've been searching, and you know, I have to be honest, there are some definite competitors out there when it comes down to lifestyle, when it comes down to costs. Things are definitely getting a little bit pricier here in our little part of Mexico. Buenos, we've also seen some pretty explosive growth. And being a developer, I'm not against development, but just kind of the way it's happened. I mean, I've done a video about it before. We got just so many towers in the Golden Zone. We've since moved to the other side of the town, and the Upper East Side, as I like to call it. We really, really love our community and our neighborhood. But you know what? I'm just one of those guys who, I don't know, I'm ready for the next adventures. I kind of say on the top of our list right now is, believe it or not, Thailand, Italy, Japan, and I'm gonna show you guys a video. We were in Sri Lanka last year, and I have to say, I was completely blown away by Sri Lanka. We only spent 3 days there, so we didn't have enough time to really absorb the country, but what we did absorb, we really loved. Reminded me a lot of living here, actually, a lot like kind of out as you go towards Sayulita. You know, the jungle, the green. We were there during a little bit of the rainy periods. It was so green, so amazing, so beautiful. We stayed at what we consider one of our bucket list hotels at the Wild Coast Tented Lodge in Yala Park, Sri Lanka. And sounds like it would be crazy expensive. And on the surface, we got our room for $950 a night, and then we got upgraded to a room with our own private plunge pool. But that was like everything in, all inclusive, all of our food, all of our drinks, and get this, 2 safaris every day. Now, is it the type of safaris you're gonna see in Africa? No, it's not gonna compete with that, but it definitely competed in a lot of other ways, specifically with the people, the service, the overall quality for the money that we're spending. We like to do quality trips, but at the same time, we don't want to be spending 5,000 bucks a night somewhere. So I did a little bit of comparison. We've always wanted to spend like a long weekend at the Four Seasons Resort here in Punta Mita, but I just can't pull the trigger on it. For a similar room, what we paid in Sri Lanka, in Yala Park, would be about double the cost in Punta Mita. And not only that, on top of that, you're gonna have to pay for all your food, all your drinks. So I think all in, if you're gonna go to the Punta Mita, stay in a nice room with its own little private plunge pool, similar to what we did in Yala, you're looking at close to about 3,000 bucks a night all in for everything. So I want you guys to stick around this video. We're gonna do a little bit more of a travel series, and over the next year, we're gonna find, you know, is Mexico gonna be our forever home, or is there somewhere else out there where we can find ourselves living? I don't know if it's Sri Lanka. We would have to go back to Sri Lanka and visit more of the country. There's definitely some positives to it, but I'm just gonna look at it in this video just from a pure travel standpoint. Come along with us, watch the video, and I'm really curious to hear in the comments below, would Sri Lanka be a country that you'd like to visit? And would you go to the Yala National Park and stay at the Wild Coast Tented Lodge for literally 1,000 bucks a night? Is that worth value for you? Comment below, enjoy the video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and see you in the next show. Oh, that was dangerous. The safari's already getting dangerous, Julian. Well, what do you guys think of this? I think it's pretty freaking cool. This is definitely one of the nicest places we've ever stayed in our lives. And like dollar for dollar? Jillian, dollar for dollar?
It's unbeatable.
It's unbeatable. I mean, literally, you know, I think you can actually, I looked, you can actually get some pretty interesting flights down here if you're thrifty. Like if you want to kind of like travel on a cheap down here, you can do it. And you can spend that savings on basically, you know, luxury travel in a place like Sri Lanka, which if we were in Mexico right now, the exact type of hotel, the exact service, we'd be looking about 2,500 to 3,000 bucks a night, like $3 grand a night, spending about $900 right now. Oh, the camera keeps following you, Jill. I have, it's funny, like moving around, Jillian's moving around, so the camera's like kind of like following her. Look. That's hilarious. Anyways, yeah, this is an amazing time. Well, Jill, it's been a fantastic trip. It's been a fantastic 3 days here in Sri Lanka.
It's like been, it has been a time that has been like
No time
the most memorable.
Yeah. It's
I
I want to say bonkers
Yeah.
because that's the only word I can actually think of right now. It's kind of been bonkers.
And we've done lots of really lovely, cool, amazing things. But I think this one is at the top now. So this is a big one that needs to be.
How do we outdo this? I don't know.
I don't know if it's possible. From the people, the kindness and the generosity of their spirits.
Yeah. The spirit here, the Sri Lankan people are, I think, the happiest people on the planet.
Yes, I mean, at least in this resort.
At least in this resort. We'd have the tour around the island,
But
all of Sri Lanka.
I feel like that's a pretty, that might be pretty accurate. The service has been like beyond. The food has been some of the best we've ever had.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. Simple, delicious food. Like every bite, everything on each plate is so flavorful, and so exciting to eat.
Yeah. Almost out of this world. So this is our last night here.
Yes.
So I thought,
what are they doing for us?
they're just doing a special dinner. So it's all curry. So what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of B-roll, but we're not going to talk about anything tonight. Like this is it. Maybe we'll take a few pictures and we'll throw it in the video. Is that fair?
For sure.
All right. I don't know what else to say other than I think the thing that strikes me the most about Sri Lanka and also Turkey, Istanbul, was also very, very similar. Like the hotel we stayed at, for example, is like all the staff were on board to make your trip the most memorable experience that they could ever. Do you know what I mean? Like, and when we were in, when we were at our last place in Bologna, Hotel Roma, which is a beautiful, iconic hotel, I felt like a nobody, right?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
And here, I was saying that I actually feel like royalty, right? And that's just how they're treating everyone. Doesn't matter who you are, they're actually treating you like royalty. And that's kind of cool.
Very special.
Well, on that note, everybody, thanks for joining us. This is our last night in Sri Lanka. Cheers to all you. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And what is very, very important, please do for me two things. Comment below, do you want to come to Sri Lanka? And toggle that notification bell because that tells you when our videos are coming out. And Jillian are going to do more videos like this. And I know this is kind of funny. I'm I gotta put my head over here, but you guys get the idea. Nos vemos hasta luego.
Adios.
Bye bye. Ciao.